Storm.
And now we're just moments away from this huge fatal four-way match.
You're absolutely right, Michael. This match is huge. And from talking to some of the superstars earlier today, I'm willing to bet the monitors in the back are sold out for this one.
And her opponents, first, from New York, Madison Superstar Showtime.
A big-time fatal four-way match coming up here, guys.
Which means, believe it or not, we're going to be sending away 3 of these superstars with a loss here tonight.
And from New York, Madison Superstar Showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our fatal four-way match.
And one of these superstars will walk away from here with plenty to brag about, while the other 3 will likely be wondering what went wrong for them here tonight.
And from Long Island, New York, Madison Superstar.
Fatal four-way action coming up. And Byron, what should we look out for in this one?
This is one of those matches, Michael, where anything can happen, and it usually does. The only thing I know for sure is that the referee will have his hands full in this one.
And we're underway. Fatal four-ways can be very dangerous, hence the name. A participant wants to stay out of harm's way as much as possible, and whenever possible, let your opponents do the work for you.
You have to wonder where these 4 competitors are mentally right now, heading into what will undoubtedly be an intense battle.
Oh, a hard shot.
Cover here. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Gonna take more than that. Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop. We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Here's a cover. Wow, elbow! And the shoulders up in time.
Could take more than that.
Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 Superstar 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that
We know what's coming here. That'll mess up the back of your neck. Battling to get the upper hand.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Oh, this might be it. Oh, my. Now that got those shoulders on the mat, and only a one count.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
When I talk about Fatal 4-Way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so...
This could be all she wrote. Here we go. Back and forth we go. Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic Fatal 4-Way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
this match defined the chaos of a Fatal 4-Way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. An unexpected, sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Ooh, what impact.
Something that a superstar must remember in a Fatal 4-Way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Uh-oh, SOS!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Did you guys feel that too?
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal.
Harsh impact. Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent, and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Irish whip. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana. Nailed it.
Watch out here. Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hazard. We saw an example of that in 2016 during the fatal four-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The Miz was eliminated from the match, but let's say he had a major influence on the outcome of the contest. Just ask Dean Ambrose.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Power bomb!
That's it. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh my God, what a move!
Nice back.
We got a cover.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
This one's not over yet.
Not yet. Too early.
Big move coming. Caught off guard. No, reverses it.
Will it be? I think so.
Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Gonna take more than that.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Look at her go. Oh. Uh-oh. Look at this. Effectively using the knee.
What a comeback.
Penny predicament. 1, 2. Barely at 2.5.
Can you believe this?
We've seen this before. Neck breaker.
The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Many times in a fatal four-way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the end may be near.
Ooh, nasty impact. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Hurricane! And here's a cover! A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
How? How?
This could be it. Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history with superstars who DDT.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Toss to the outside. Look out, look out. This could be it.
Unceremoniously deposited down.
This could do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! Unreal performance.